If you don't know how and where to start studying, I have the answer. It doesn't matter where and how you start, as long as you start studying now. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but that's the truth. Now, I've been getting some questions lately about how to start and where to start studying, which textbook is the best, which tutor is the best, what is the best study plan. And first of all, thank you so much for asking me those questions. While my first instinct was to make a planning video and sharing how I plan my studies, I suspect that's the point of those questions. What I feel from those questions is that it's the beginning of a new year and we all have high expectations from ourselves and we are starting to feel overwhelmed and stressed. Because whenever I say that I don't know how to start something, what I usually mean is that I'm feeling fear, overwhelmed, stress, worry, or confusion, or a combination of those. When I can't start studying, or when I look at a huge book and wonder if I'm ever going to be able to finish it, it is not because I don't know how to grab the textbook and start from page 1. It's not because I don't know how to read the syllabus, or it's not because I don't know how to read the index of the book and break it into smaller pieces. It's because I'm starting to feel self-doubt and ask myself questions like, am I smart enough? Am I motivated enough? Am I good enough to pass this exam? And I wanted to remind you and myself that it's not our job to make the perfect plan. It's not our job to find the best tutor. It's not our job to pick the perfect textbook. It's not our job to be smart. It's not even our job to be motivated all the time. We have only one job as students, and it's to learn and to get better at what we are doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that we are all studying for a professional exam to pass that exam and eventually get a certificate, which we hope that's going to help us to get a better job, to be promoted to a better position, or maybe get a pay raise. However, concentrating on the end result of passing or failing an exam never helps me. And I think that's the case for most students. When we end up thinking the end goal of passing or failing, we end up stressed, much more than we need to be. We get really overwhelmed, and for some of us, maybe we concentrate more on the possibility of failing than success. And that doesn't really help any of us. So today I wanted to remind you and myself that we just need to start. We don't need to know every step of the way ahead. And we just need to do our job, which is to show up and study every day and do our best. We don't need the perfect plan. We don't need the perfect resources. We don't need to be the perfect student. We just need to be a good student. And to be a good student, please start studying today. If you have no idea where to start, just read the syllabus and make a draft plan. If you don't feel like even making a plan, just grab the textbook, the closest one, and start reading the index, and then start from the first chapter. You are going to figure it out while you are studying. You are going to find your way. And while there are more productive ways to study, there are always more productive ways to study. The most productive thing that you can do today is to start. So do not procrastinate anymore and get started today. Have a great 2020 and keep on learning.